Yo, this is Dorky Diggity Dave, and today we review The Meg with Jason Stratham. Welcome back, guys. We are reviewing The Meg, and it stars Jason Stratham. And you know, the thing about this movie is you see the poster, you see the preview, and you kind of already know what you're going to go in and see. But I went in with like the utmost lowest of expectations because, I mean, how could it be good? And you know what? It's not horrible, but it's also not great, and it's also a little teetering just below okay. It's not really my kind of movie, but I think a lot of people in the theater really loved it. Now, it has this premise where, of course, the megalodons, aka the Megs, are living underneath the Mariana Trench. There's like the ocean floor. Is it really the ocean floor? It's like a cloud of something or something like that. And so that's where they live. It's a little bit Pacific Rimmy and a little bit Jurassic Parky, and doesn't actually hit any of the E's on any of those. And so now there's this whole like exploration thing that's going on, and so that's like a big fail. And of course now the big megalodon shark is out doing big shark things to little small people type of deal, and they need to save the world. And then so, you know, Jason Stratham is like the person to do the job, except no one ever actually calls the cops in the movie, and no one ever actually calls any kind of authority that would handle this kind of a thing. This is kind of like a major thing, so you kind of have to turn your brain off for that aspect of it, push it to the side like it doesn't really matter anyway. So it's kind of like a B movie, but not exactly a B movie because it's higher grade than a B movie. It's kind of like a B+ movie, I guess. That's not really the rating of the movie, it's more so the name of anything. The action is good, the acting is bad, the situations are weird, and it's really hard for them to engage each other because you've got Jason Stratham in the movie, right? And he's got like this very whisper ashy voice that kind of happens, so it's very hard for him to command the screen when he's not doing action set pieces. So like when he goes up to someone and he's like, hey, this is why I don't do this, and you're just like, what'd he say? What did he say? I mean, you hear what he says, but it just doesn't really flow. But you can kind of see certain things, but they don't really meld together. So when the resolutions come around, you know, they're not that great. The movie kind of has a very weird flow. It's very disjointed for me. There are parts where there's like action and you're like, okay, that's awesome. And then after that, the action is gone. And then it's like very slow. It's like it actually reaches into its own trench for a little while, and then it comes back up for air, and it's like, all right, here's some more stuff, here's some action, and then it's like boredom again. It's kind of like a boredom sandwich where the boredom is the bread, except when I say sandwich, I really mean burger, and when I mean burger, I mean Big Mac, because there's like 3 pieces of bread in there, so there's like boredom, meat, boredom, and the bread is a lot larger than the actual meat. So that's a long-winded way to tell you that it's disjointed, and there's only really a few action set pieces that are worth watching. But overall, I gotta tell you, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, and so that actually kind of comes into play. And remembering the people in the theater that really loved it, there was a lot of people talking, a lot of people that were like on the edge of their seats. So I'm just that other kind of person. I just didn't really enjoy it all that much. Not like I would go to the theater and go see it. This would probably be a Netflix watch, and I'd be like, you know, I didn't see it in theater, how bad could it be? And then you watch it on Netflix, you're at home, you didn't really spend any money, you pop your own popcorn, and boom, you're like, you know what, it wasn't that bad. Also, there's Hito from Heroes. I don't know if you remember that show, but they basically downgraded him back to season 1 status, and the only thing he didn't say was yatta! And then you have, of course, the token black guy who has all the jokes, and even at one point in the movie he starts rapping, and I'm just like, okay, the jokes are bad, the flow is bad. He maybe said 1 or 2 funny things, and it was like a little bit funny, but it just came off forced, and not my style. And you know what? The thing I didn't know is that this was based on a book. And I'm wondering if people that read the book also saw the movie, if it has any kind of correlation. Did they totally cheese it out? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you happen to read the book and then see the movie, because I really want to know. I kind of want to know. Verdict time, guys. Okay, I'm pretty sure you know how I feel about the movie. It is a definite, not really go to the movies to see it. For me, I'm a Netflix kind of guy for this kind of movie. Some people really like this kind of stuff and want to just have a nice bag of popcorn, shut the brain off, watch the movie, and just kind of laugh at all the cheesiness that is obviously there on purpose. The only thing is, I'm not sure that the movie knows what it wanted to be. At some points it was serious, and at some points it wasn't. At some points it was kind of jokey, but it wasn't like a one moment type of thing. It just, the flow was way off, and this is why I'm telling you that it's disjointed. But hey, if you love your popcorn, you love your movies cheesy, and you love it when they do their little B-movie action kind of stuff like that, then this is the movie for you. But for me, it's Netflix. Once again, this is Dorky Diggity Dave. You just heard my review for The Meg starring Jason Stratham. I'm just gonna keep doing that because, I don't know, it's a bad impression just like all the other ones. It's fine, but I just like doing it. Anyway, if you liked the video, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment. And when you leave the comment, let me know, is it me? Is it you? Did you see it? Did you like it? Am I crazy? Am I not? I don't know. We always need to discuss that. Put that right in the comments below. And remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip.